Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to the Ancient Gods. I'm wearing my contacts today, because, well, I just am. Let's get into it.
Dr. Hayden is the Seraphim. He's been with us the entire time.
I am sorry. There's no need
You
for...
need to see this because he's not well. Something is happening and nobody here knows what's wrong with him.
I love the intern.
We don't know yet.
He's such a funny character.
The Father's life sphere sits atop the Ingor Sanctum, located in the blood swamps of hell. My body is undergoing rapid transfiguration. It is why I need the Father. Reach the tomb and acquire the Father's life sphere. Bring him back into physical form. I will not be able to join you. Makers cannot set foot in the dark realm.
You don't have feet, Sam.
I will be waiting for you at the Sanctum.
The Seraphim cannot retrieve the sphere. It's forbidden.
I have the Blood Swamp's location online.
Be grateful. Despite your transgressions, you are given the honor to serve the gods yet again.
Yeah, he seems real grateful, Sam. Anyways, retrieve the Father's life sphere. Blood swamps are there. Sunken ruins, a bunch of other stuff. Yep, Sam is the Seraphim. Transfiguration is like he's gonna turn into that. I don't exactly remember why. I think it's like if the Makers live for too long, something like that happens to them. So he made the robot body of Samuel Hayden to be able to live a little bit longer. Let's see what's over here real quick, why not? Oh, another one of the Argent cells, nice. From the last game, we got some pizza. Just checking out the cool stuff. So, my vision is like good enough to play. I actually had contacts for like about a month, but I just wanted to give it a try today. Let's go to the Blood Swamps. With Samuel Hayden revealed as the Seraphim, the Slayer's journey into hell the Slayer journeys into hell once more. Only the creator of all things can save Urdak. We're trying to rescue the Father's life sphere. The Blood Swamps are littered with the corpses of countless dead who have tried and failed to reach the peaks of Ingmor's Sanctum, where the Father's life sphere resides. This track is the best in the DLC, and one of the best in the series. It's so good. Oh, it's so
I see your mission objective states that you're going to destroy the sphere, not retrieve it. That is not, sir, what Dr. Hayden, the Seraphim, has requested of us. You.
Yeah, the objective says destroy. Also, hold on, Alt-Enter, Alt-Enter, because Tab isn't working again for some reason. Destroy the Father's life sphere. That's what it says. I know it's hidden by my webcam. But yeah, this level is just so good, and the music is even better. There's one part a little bit later into the level where, oh my gosh, the riff is just absolutely off the walls, insanely good. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, scroll wheel was acting up there for a second. Square up. Is that a stun combo for the Hell Knight? I might have to keep that in mind. Precision bolt into rocket with the grenade. I'll have to try that again. Alright, what do we want? Take back or desperate punch? Let's go for take back. Because extra lives are a little bit rare. And since I have one, I'm going to put that on right now, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of environmental hazards in the blood swamps. And if you remember from Necroville, the humans that aren't selected for the process are discarded to here. So, like, there's lots of dead things here. Grab the rad suit. Get some of these. Oh, get some lore. Look at this hair. Oh, no, look at this. Why not? Just look at the art real quick. We're kind of breezing past the lore, honestly, but basically it's telling about like the first realm and what happened to it and how like the father and the seraphim are. I have my headset plugged in because it did not charge last night. And I think I might need to get a new one soon. So if you guys have any suggestions, what headsets do you use? Let me know in a comment down below. I use a Razer Nari Ultimate. And Razer headsets aren't amazing, but they fit over my glasses pretty well usually when I am wearing them. Also, this one has haptics, which is pretty neat.
That's the key that opens the entrance to the Father's tomb, which, according to our data, should be on the crest of a mountain just beyond this altar. That is the origin of the Father's realm.
Yeah. I don't have the lore too great down on the Seraphs and stuff. I've only read it once. Alright, left to right, what do we want? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Left is this one. Why not? I think we went right last time I had a split decision in Urdak. Not necessary, but fun. Soundtrack. Whoa, where am I? I just started jumping without, like, really thinking where I was going. I remember where a good amount of the secrets are. This is probably the DLC level I've replayed the most. Because it's just so good. And also, yeah, look at that map. That's that's crazy. Got a big thing in the middle. Alright, I gotta lock in for this little encounter here. Yes, that is a buffed Marauder. God, that riff is so insane. I love it. It's so heavy, and we'll hear it again, thankfully. But man, it's just so good. Da -da 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 -da. Man, that's such a good track. This entire like song is good, but that one specific part is just like the best. Alright, so we got spirits. Remember them from 2016? They're like buff totems, but crazier. And they can only be killed with a microwave beam. I wish I played this DLC before they nerfed it, because apparently there were a few things, especially in the Blood Swamps, that were a lot harder. Some of the encounters were. Hang on. That looks like prosciutto. Alright, anyways. Yeah, like some of the possessed Hell Knights were replaced with Barons, and I never got to experience that because they nerfed it like 2 months after DLC came out or something. Alright, how am I doing on secrets? We're missing a life, but I think I know how to get that. Hang on. Wait a second. Wait a second. Because it's under me. Okay, I think I have to get it from the other side. Oh my gosh, the fog is crazy. Yeah, the spirits are one of the many reasons why the beam is a little bit better in the DLC. It doesn't come up if I look at it, so... How long do you think that took to animate? Such a good voice effect. There it is. Right. I just went to adjust my glasses out of habit. That's funny. What just happened there? He just disconnected himself from the wall. So yeah, I can see well enough to play right now, but there's not many cool ray tracing thingies, reflections and stuff in this level, because this level is all, you know, nature and wood and stuff. go. There are a lot of Doom Hunters in this level. I don't remember that. So gross. Whoa! You can do that sometimes if you like dash into a ledge a certain way. That's cool. I think that when Doom Eternal first came out, like, the speedrun strat was to... It's hard to describe, like, fall off a ledge, and then as you're falling off a ledge, rapidly, like, spin the weapon wheel or something weird. And then that would, like, just launch you in the air for some reason. Got a secret there. I think we come back for that. I don't remember how, but something unlocks it. Maybe it's that. Yeah, we loop back around from, like, the other side. That's how we get there. Let's see if I can do the really fast thing here. Almost. I used to be able to just launch myself into this arena. Oh, he's over the wall. Thought I heard a marauder, like the shining sound effect for a second. But as you can tell, I'm definitely going through resources a lot faster. Yeah, we can do this, but we can also go back this way for secret. I don't quite remember the proper path and stuff. Okay, I don't know why that gorge is there. I thought like there was something I could break. Like that. How did I get up here? Okay, that's the path. Okay, is that a speedrun strat, maybe? If you fall in that hole, you get teleported across the chasm. Yeah, and that pushes that down there, and we can do this. Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. This level skin is the greenish one. Yeah. It used way too much of my shotguns there. We missed something. Let's go back for it real quick. Yeah, I always forget about this one, I think. It's pretty easy to miss. So there's a platform up there. I think we go underwater. Hang on, my brain. There's like someplace. Here we go. Yeah, behind the main demon, I thought it was. Cool. More lore. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to breeze through these super fast. Basically, when the void first appeared, the Father alone swept across it. New realities bloomed where he lingered. In this same moment, he brought forth Jakad. The Father forged Davoth to steward that realm. Davoth was a primeval, one of the first gods. Yeah, and then basically he saw that one day Davoth would rise to challenge the Father. And then Jakad became dark, and Jakad became hell. Really quick. Very first creations they made... After the Battle of Isencast, the Father stripped them their wings, which were the Seraphs. In atonement, they built the Luminarium for the Father. The Father ordered that they serve any who reach the Luminarium. Their laws and codes would serve all who arrive equally and favor none. The most favored was Samur Maker, Sam. It was he who administered the worlds. Okay, anyways. So, to stop Davoth from absorbing the Father's infinite powers, Samur took the Father's life sphere to the Luminarium. For many ages, they went there to pray. I'm kind of trying to skim through this. Life spheres contain, basically the person of a consciousness. When the first Khan died in the siege of Khazad-dûr, we won't see that. That's like really, really old. Their life sphere were carried to the Luminarium. When the Khan Maker returned to lead a host of makers, their enemies fled before them in fright. So that's the life sphere that we took out of the Khan Maker. Only the most powerful minds can survive the stress. It became known by the Seraphs that the increasing feelings of Jakad, hell grew as they were absorbed. I'm just trying to skim through this to get the story down a little better. Hang on. Deep in hell lies Ingmor's sanctum, a fragment of Urdak itself. This is where the life spheres are stored. The Father created each one immensely powerful. The stories of their... we don't care. It was from here that the Father first created the new dimensions of Jakad. It was here he formed Davoth. And it was this ground that served as his first workshop and as a retreat. So, Ingmor's sanctum is like part of Urdak, but it's located in hell. Not confusing at all. Anyways, where's that little platform to get back? Yeah, I'm trying to get the lore down better because the lore of the main game is kind of ridiculous, but the lore of the ancient gods is just even more... Just makes no sense. It's ridiculous. It's so convoluted. Parkour time. Actually, you know what? Could I make that? Probably not, but I could try. We don't need that anyways. Pretty easy. Another BFG cell. Wow, they really want me to use them. Oh, hold on. Something on my mouse pad. And use them we will, because the upcoming sections are a little crazy. I was gonna say, isn't there usually a pain elemental here? Oh, fine. Not the greatest precision there. But if it works, it works. Okay. I guess it wants me to do the ballista boost there. Which is weird. I think this is the only section of the game where, like, you actually have to do that to get across. Alright, more serifs. Let's read it real quick. As they ruled, Davos' perfect realm could be sustained no matter the cost. Basically what happened is Jakad is the realm. Davoth was immortal. He hated that other people in his realm were not. Smart took the Father's Life Sphere. There was a stillness in creation, but now the Dark Lord whispers lies. Yeah, and like they put him in an orb too. It's confusing. You know what? I'm just gonna give up on that. Lord, too hard. Don't want to read. Me just want fight thing. Okay, here we go. I like this arena a lot. One of my best videos on my other channel was in this arena. What I did was I put on Freebird, and then I just tried to play and sync up the music with my gameplay. Because I didn't edit it together, I just literally put the song on YouTube, or on my other screen, and then played to it. Alright, this is a fun arena though, this is going to be a hard one. Hang on. I'm getting caught on a few things here. I love that glory kill so much. Even though it's slow. BFG. I got this. Maybe. Now I might. You know what? Mag dump. Let's just mag dump the Unmaker. If it works, it works. Yeah. I've never been able to do that section, like, cleanly. Because, I mean, it's a possessed Baron with a possible Cyber Demon left. And there's, like, 4 of these Barons altogether. And there's tons of, like, little enemies harassing me. Did not use all the resources available to me, like the sphere. But I mean, I don't think I died. I have 4 extra lives right now, and I think that's what I had at the beginning, too.
May you serve the Makers in all their glory.
The Makers suck, man, no.
Scans indicate that hundreds of warriors have died trying to do this just to meet the Father.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the left side. That was a long one. We're gonna keep going, but hold on. Alright. We got 2 extra BFG cells. I'm really not using them enough. Which is fine. I don't want to feel like I need to rely on them for the huge fights. That's also a really good glory kill. I love that one. I like a lot of them. They're all pretty good. So yeah, the fog is dangerous here. We gotta stay in the safety dome. That wasn't necessary. I haven't seen that one in a while. He cut off his legs. The wolf is obviously the best character in the game. I don't think anything else comes close. Can't tell, I'm trying a little bit here and there to swap things. Because there are some weapons that I'm not great at. Full auto shotgun being one of them. And the Unmaker. And micro missiles. But the sniper is just so much better than micro missiles, you know? I missed the gas can, but that's okay. I'm missing a lot of stuff because I'm just staying in the safety bubble, because, I mean, I can. This is the hard one. This might be the hard one. Give me that. Yeah. I say immediately as I get cocky that I start to struggle, you know. This is so good. Okay, this is the hard one. Almost a skill issue there. Alright. So now that we're done with that section, we can actually go back and get all the secrets and stuff, because, I mean, we're not going to get that when I'm dying all the time. Get the super armor real quick. Wasn't there... Yeah, there was a second direction I was going to say. It's kind of weird how much like plant life there is in hell. And yeah, it's a swamp still, but it is still hell also. Alright, what is this one? This one is between that and the last one. If you enter the Luminarium, they will be helped. All can approach to gain access through resurrection, though few minds are capable of surviving it. It is only in the Luminarium that resurrection can can take place. It is a safe, hallowed ground. Yeah. We don't care about all that. Basically, we're destroying the Father's life sphere, because that's the objective. And the Luminarium is the only place where, like, anything useful can happen to it. And I'd like to remind you all, we haven't even done a Slayer Gate. Okay, he's just launching himself off the walls today. I don't know what's going on. Nice. My eyes are starting to get to me a little bit. I usually don't use my computer when I have my contacts in. Alright, cool, there's that. Actually, I don't even know if there is a Slayer Gate here. There might not be. I thought this was that, but maybe I am wrong. But we have all the collectibles. I thought there was more on this side. We got an extra 2 BFG cells. We got one on the right. I think we're good to move on. Should be, yeah. Alright. Time for another parkour tower. Excuse me, that sip is very loud, sorry. Yeah. This one has a bit better, like, camera path, showing the actual path of it. I felt like the other one just kind of spun around the middle. You know, I think right side is the one they intended for players to go on first, though. Also, I have to hurry up because the fog is going. Oh, I failed. Okay. I thought I could be fancy. The game said no. Fine. I won't be fancy with it. I'll just be boring and normal with my parkour. I think this spot is where the Baron of Hell nerf happened. Maybe it was the other spot earlier, but this is definitely one of them. Oh, he's in. It's the imp. What the heck? Maybe because the RNG said that it was the helmet that was empowered. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, I do wish I did this before the nerf, because I know for sure this is a spot where it was a Baron instead of a Hell Knight. And yeah, I mean, that's a lot harder to take care of, but also this is like a much easier space to deal with that than in the arena earlier where there was one. That was kind of lame. Alrighty. Big arena number 2. This is the one I usually struggle with a bit more. Get our resources up. Double check I have the mods on I want. And let's make it happen. Locked in. god. The spider one sounds just so fast. Hold on. Crap. Alright, yeah. I told you, I always struggle with this part. I just always have. Yeah, I've always struggled with that one section. As soon as the spider that was possessed dies, I just always have problems. Alright, you know what, for that one? Never mind. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That was awful. That really was. That was terrible. I'm not using my grenades well enough. And I just wasn't taking care of the spirit in the way that I should have. Skill issue. That's what it is. It's okay though. I got past the fight. But yeah, I always kind of struggle a little on that one. I think because I played the other arena a lot more, but to me this one's just a little harder.
May serve the makers in all their glory.
This would complete the shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. That was not good. Cube. Cube, yeah. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm back. I do get something super quick. Anyways, boss fight time. Pretty good time, if any, to pause. Works for me. I forgot how loud this fight is. I might have to tone it down. Oh, I forgot I had to do that. Okay, it's been a while since I've tried to do this fight. Hang on. I was never too good at this one, honestly. It's not that it's hard, it's just that, like, it's a little tricky. There we go. This fight always kind of reminds me of the, man, what was it called? The, like, Hive Guards or something in the last game? I can't remember. But it was, like, the two things that were controlled by, like, these worms. And you had to kill them to get the Crucible. Soundtrack is really, like, chill here. Yeah, I don't like this fight too much, honestly. It's never really flowed right for me. The reason I wasn't fighting these guys is I'm pretty sure they just respawn. Yeah. This part of the song is really good, but I mean, I just never liked the rest. Now, let's go get some BFG ammo super quick. Which, we can get some right up here. I don't know, because maybe the left side, I don't know which side they want us to go first, because, like, the book order is on the right, the fast travelers order is on the left. It's a little confusing. My nose really itches. Wait a second, we want the one that's inside the parkour tower, actually. Oh my gosh. All in all, I think I did this level pretty okay. I had a few parts I struggled at, but that's fine. Is there not a, there we go. Couldn't find it. I seriously do not understand why my nose itches so much every single time I start recording. It's very strange. Okay, that is everything though. I don't see any extra lives. We're good to go. This is a really cool cutscene. Oh, that's so cool. Remember that eye. We'll be seeing it later. Taking a few screenshots. He's so enormous. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That's so crazy. What's even crazier is I think in the next game, we get to fight something that big, I'm pretty sure. We'll have the mech, so probably. Anyways, this is Ingmor's Sanctum. Which just looks very weird.
Hurry, retrieve the Father's soul sphere. He will save Urdak from the demons. For the humans' sake. Do it now.
Way to not sound evil, Sam. I don't quite get why Sam wants this to happen, because he has some kind of hidden motive, I think. Maybe it's because he wants to take over.
Father's sphere. He will save me.
Or he just wants to save himself. I don't know.
This is the Dark Lord's life sphere. He'll take physical form if you do this.
get pranked. Yep, that is everything. So we have the Dark Lord sphere instead of the Father. I don't fully understand why. I mean, I know why, but I don't understand why we had to destroy the Father sphere. I don't remember. The lore is confusing to me. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode, which will be the last one for the Ancient Gods Part 1. Then we're moving on to 2, then we're moving on to the Dark Ages. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching.